Have you ever noticed the way you talk to yourself? Positive, negative, and how often do you do that? Because our inner conversations influences every aspect of our lives, behavior, emotions, and outlook on life itself. Now, one thing you need to know is that our inner conversations are actually a reflection of what is in our mind, of our thoughts. So if you're someone who's trying to reprogram yourself, if you're someone who is trying to manifest your desired life, you want to change your reality, one way you can know if you are being successful in reprogramming your mind is your inner conversations, listening and reflecting on your inner conversations and really see if your inner conversations are coming from someone who already has what you desire. Is your inner conversation coming from someone who knows who they are, who is going to get it, who is going to achieve what you want? Or is your inner conversation coming from a place of, I don't know what I'm doing, life sucks, I just wish this whole thing could end? If your inner conversations is always negative, is really, really bad, in other words, your thoughts are negative, and what that does to you is create a negative reality. This is so true because I remember when I was depressed, I had negative thoughts. Now, before the depression itself, I had negative thoughts. I had negative inner conversations. I was just like, life sucks. Okay, I don't want to be here. No one understands me. I'm alone. Why me? Why am I experiencing such a life? I don't want to be here. I'm so done. I didn't even have a motive of why should I wake up tomorrow. If someone would ask me, where do you see yourself 2 years from now? I had nothing. I didn't see anything. I was so done. Okay. And what I didn't know is that I was actually creating a negative reality. And for the next year, I was in that dark space where life to me seemed like that. It seemed like I was alone. It seemed like there was nothing for me. Like I have no purpose at all. Like it was just really, really, really hard. And thankfully, the same way I got myself into that dark space, it was the same way I got out. Now, I remember getting to a point where I would ask myself, if this was a perfect world, what would you be doing right now? Who would you be talking to? How would your life be? And so I would imagine myself in a perfect world, and I would just say to myself, well, I'll probably be doing this. I'll be friends with someone like this and be having such conversations, and I would pretend to have such conversations in my imagination. I would. And the interesting thing is that at that point, I had no idea about manifesting or law of attraction or law of assumption, but I was visualizing and doing that every single day. I actually found myself having a different outlook on life. I started to have positive thoughts, positive outlook on life, positive energy. You asked me right now, where do I see myself 2 years from now? I have a vision. Okay, I can tell you what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm so excited to be alive today. I would love to wake up tomorrow and enjoy the day. This is something that I didn't have at that time. The energy that I had was so negative, and it just changed by just asking myself such questions and having inner conversations that were really positive. So this really works. So if you want to create your desired life, your inner conversation should be a reflection of someone who is already in that state, of someone who already knows that they have it. Remember, it's all about energy. It's all about vibrational frequency. So if you're coming from a place where it's already done, if your inner conversation match the inner conversations you would have if you were in the desired state, then you will attract whatever you want. You will change your reality. Because it's all about vibration. Every single thing vibrates. Our cells vibrates. Our emotions, behaviors, thoughts, they influence our vibrational frequency. So our inner conversations being a reflection of what is in our mind. If you're coming from a negative point of view, if you are in a negative state and your inner conversations are always negative, they don't reflect that you are in the desired state. What you're simply doing is you're vibrating at a frequency of someone in a negative state. So you're not going to attract what you want. So your inner conversation can actually be a key or a sign or a symptom of whether you have successfully reprogrammed yourself, you have successfully convinced yourself that you are in the state desired or not. So the simple thing, the key to this is to control your inner conversation. That's it. You should consciously be aware of what you're saying to yourself, because it creates reality. It influences how you act. It influences your emotions. So be conscious of that. Control your inner conversations. Make sure that during the day, the most part of the day, you are coming from a place of someone in the desired state. Control your inner conversation and you'll be in control of your reality. You want to go beyond where you are, your inner conversation should match it. If you're having inner conversations, whether about someone else or yourself negatively, you are creating a negative reality for yourself. You are bringing yourself down. Stop doing that. If you want to go beyond where you are, change your inner conversation. Your inner conversation should reflect someone who is already in that state. All these people who have successfully changed their states from a lower state to an upper state, they had a vision, they believed in it, they saw themselves in that state, and their inner conversations matched that state. So if you want to control your reality, you want to change it, be conscious of your inner conversation. Change it. Stop talking to yourself negatively. Always talk positively, even when it sucks. Talk to yourself. Everything is going to be okay. I feel great, okay? Even when it sucks, especially when it sucks. Say that to yourself. It influences your emotions and it changes your vibrational frequency. Do that and you will have everything that you want.